Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna be looking at Star Wars The Black Series Hera Syndulla from Ahsoka series. Now this is actually one of the Black Series figures I was really looking forward to because I don't have the original animated version of Hera from Rebel series, and so with getting this version the only character that I'm missing from the original Ghost crew is Kanan. I'm hoping that in Ahsoka season 2 we'll maybe get some kind of flashback scene and that we'll get another Kanan figure in this line. Those are my hopes. But getting back to Hera, here she is with the box. It's a standard galaxy type packaging. Here on the back of the box we have a nice illustration of the character and a short bio. She is number 6 in the Ahsoka line. On the side of the box we have the same artwork, and on the front we see that we are back to those window type packagings. That's enough about the box. Let's now take a closer look at the figure. First, the head sculpt does look good. It's a nice likeness to the actress. The face is maybe a little bit too shiny. It has that gloss problem that some of the Black Series figures have, but it's not that terrible. The eyes and the lips are well painted, the goggles are well sculpted, and as you can see, a part of it is movable, but they are glued on both sides, so you can't pull down the goggles. We have some nice silver details, and then on the back of the head, they've done a great job on printing here, these marks. The jacket is nicely sculpted as well. There are different kinds of textures, as you can see here on the collar and then on the rest of the jacket, so that it looks like it's a leathery type of material. And then we have her general badge that looks like a dice, and then markings on the shoulders. Here we have a Rebels logo, and then sculpted and painted symbol on the back of the jacket. Underneath the jacket we have the shirt, and the arms are sculpted as part of the jacket. So you can remove this part of the jacket, but then you will be left with sleeves of the jacket on the figure. On the shirt we can see two different types of brown paint. The belt is nicely sculpted, it has this silver buckle, and they even painted these silver buttons and details, as you can see. And then the belt is connected to the holster that goes around her right leg, and the holster has this typical Hasbro style of connection, which secures the blaster when it's holstered. Her orange pants are also nicely sculpted. There are all of these different wrinkles and sculpted lines, and then pockets, a different texture for the knees, and the sculpted wrinkles go all around the figure. The boots are also nicely sculpted. They are a bit glossy, and that's fine. And going back to her arms, gloved hands are also well sculpted. And yeah, I mean, the sculpt is beautiful on this figure. It could maybe use a little bit of weathering, especially on the pants, but even without it, I still feel like this is a beautiful looking figure. So I'm really satisfied with the sculpt, with the amount of details, and with the likeness to the actress. Now let's take a look at her accessories. She comes with only one accessory, and that is her small pistol blaster, and I'm guessing that this is a new sculpt. I'm not sure because I don't have the original animation version of Hera. I'm not sure if that version came with this same blaster, but the pistol does look really nice. Even though it's small, the sculpting is nice. We have these technical details on it, and actually there is even a little bit of paint on it. You can see that we have these metallic and goldish paint, and then a little bit of silver. It's like that on both sides. A nice attention to details and a great looking small pistol blaster. Now let's take a look at her articulation. We have a ball joint at the bottom of the neck and at the top, and so that gives us a nice range of movement for the head. She can look down this much, she can't look up because the head is hindered here in the back. The head can tilt side to side, you get the rotation. We have a nice butterfly joint, and the arms rotate 360. They go out all the way. There is a single bend in the elbow that gives us this much, and the elbow swivels. Now this is interesting. The hands are not on a hinge. There is a ball peg on the inside of the hand. It's a straight peg that goes into the arm, but with the hand being on this small ball joint, you can move it in any direction that you want. It's not a great range, but it's interesting to see that Hasbro decided to go with this instead of their traditional usual hinge joints. And it's like that on both hands. As you can see, I can move it in and out or up and down. So again, interesting choice made by Hasbro. We have a cut down here, and that gives us rotation and a little bit of tilt side to side. She doesn't crunch forward almost at all, and going back is just slightly better, but it's almost nothing. These new Black Series figures don't have a tie cut, but we still do get a little bit of swivel. Legs move out this much, and the holster is not glued to the leg, so it doesn't hinder the articulation, which is great. Legs move forward this much, back this much. Single bend in the knee gives us this much, and the knee swivels. There is no boot cut. Feet move forward this much, back this much. We have a nice ankle pivot and peg holes at the bottom of her feet. I also forgot to mention that they gave Hera 2 trigger finger hands, so she can hold her pistol blaster in each hand. Let's now compare Hera with some other figures. Here she is with Ezra Bridger, Lothal version, and with the Black Series Sabine Wren. Here she is with the Black Series Professor Hu Yang and the Black Series Chopper. Here she is with the Black Series Zeb and the Black Series Ahsoka Tano with soft goods poncho from Island Journey Rey. Here she is with the Black Series Merrick and the Black Series HK-87 Assassin Droid. And finally, here she is with the Black Series Morgan Elsbeth and the Black Series Grand Admiral Thrawn. So all in all, this is a great looking figure. Green skin color and orange pants make her stand out on the display. It's a great representation of live action version of the character. She does come with only one tiny accessory, that being her small pistol blaster. She could have maybe come with something more, maybe that device that she used when scanning for Ahsoka, but even without anything else, I would say that her pistol blaster is enough. I'm hoping that in the future we'll maybe get Jason to go along with this version of Hera, and again, I'm really happy with this release. But now I would love to hear you guys. What are your thoughts about this figure? Do you plan on getting it or not? Let me know down in the comments. Stay tuned for a posing video for Hera, and in the meantime, check out my other videos. There are a lot of them on the channel, and I hope you'll find something entertaining. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon. You guys are the best. Your support means a lot to me because you help me to continue making these reviews and posing videos. If anyone else can support the channel, check out my Patreon page, link is down in the description. Your support will be truly appreciated. If not, nevertheless, thank you all for watching because that helps as well. Now I'll get back to work and I'll see ya in the next video.